Show.
It's the Daily Talk Show, episode 612.
What's happening, guys? Happy Tuesday.
Nearly said 512.
But we're at 6:12. How are we?
Very good. We've had two big days. We've been filming. We posted on Instagram a photo of us in scrubs.
Working 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Not today, though. We got off early and had a kebab.
At
like
Oasis.
everyone who knocks off early should do. Get a kebab.
That was delicious.
Fairfield.
Good call.
But how would you feel about owning a souvlaki shop and then someone opens a souvlaki shop next door
Be
and
really
then the
annoyed.
guy across the road opens Oasis Bakery, a superstore, and they sell shawarmas, still in the same sort of league as a souvlaki.
Yeah, very annoying.
It'd be hard. It'd be hard.
Have you ever had any strong competitors in business?
You could have a good business to really have strong competitors.
You've never had a good business.
You got to be able to compete with other businesses.
Yeah. I heard something good where it was like you don't have competitors, you have something else that's not that. What is it?
Colleagues?
No.
What is it? Yeah.
No, it's rivals.
Rivals.
So apparently rivals bring out the best in you. So a rival, it's about looking at what other people are doing, not trying to compete with them, but elevating yourself.
So a rival.
I don't understand the language difference.
A rival?
Was that
Simon
Adam Grant?
Sinek. Adam Grant potentially, yeah, or Simon Sinek.
But I think people are just stimulated through competitors or.
Are you a competitive guy?
I don't think I am. But
Why do you think that is?
because sometimes I just can't be bothered with the emotion that comes with it, and maybe I get caught in it, right? And so I'm apprehensive before I get into having to try and beat someone, and then really getting sort of transfixed on it. I don't. Some
Anything
people say
that you get competitive over?
Probably the closest thing is with you on shit, but it
Really?
just ends up being for the show or the arm wrestle. But no, I don't see myself as being someone who's
Testosterone.
really competitive. I knew I'd win that, but that was just my testosterone speaking. I didn't speak for that whole month, guys. That was
just
the high levels of test. My mouth just moved based on
What
the
about-
levels I've got inside me.
What about as a parent?
When your kid walks and you're looking at other kid, how old were they? But you just want your kid to be the first. But I don't know if it's competitive. Would you say you're competitive?
Am I competitive? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. You think I am?
Yeah, you're competitive.
But
No, I think I like to compete in the areas that I know that I could potentially win.
Yeah, but
I don't think I compete in areas that aren't in my wheelhouse.
most people don't as adults. They're just like, make the choice. I will lose this, so I'm not playing this game with you.
What about that sort of visceral?
Oh, no, Shane, I got one. I got a little bit competitive at Legoland. So you haven't been?
No.
You should go. You should take Bodhi there. That's a good way to be able to go to Legoland without seeming like a creep.
Wait, so you want me to take Bodhi to Legoland?
You take him there.
Do
That
I
way you
need a
get to
car
experience.
seat?
I can lend you our one.
The car or the car seat?
Car seat.
Sounds annoying.
I'll install it for you.
Okay.
I'll pay.
And then you'll...
And uninstall it?
Wait,
Easy,
yeah,
dude.
Wait, you'll
It's
pay
it's
for
simple.
what?
You to go to Legoland with Bodhi.
Oh, really?
So,
Wait,
it's
so
pretty
you're
expensive.
going
It's
to
like $30
install...
Really?
ticket.
You're going to install the baby seat.
Super simple. Pass the thing,
It's
seatbelt
not
through.
that easy.
Done. I do it in about, if I had it ready to go, I could do it in 25 seconds.
97 had to use a seatbelt the other day that wouldn't...
That was just annoying for you. Sorry. We've customized because we got this is how out of your depth you feel when you have a child. I didn't want to install the seat myself. I wanted a professional to do it.
Sure.
And you can hire baby seats and they come, drop them off, put it all in, do it, and then they come and get them and take them away.
What does it cost for a day's baby seat?
Oh,
Like
no,
for a day?
you hire it for months on end.
Oh, really?
It's
It's a
like,
lease.
it's like $60.
For a few months?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
It's cheap. It's really cheap. And they come and do the whole thing for you.
What's the difference between a cheap baby seat and an expensive baby seat?
Dead baby. No, I don't know.
What is the actual difference, do you think? Comfort?
Oh, branding, probably.
Really?
Yeah, probably. you can get really great. So the seat that Bodhi has now at 3 years old was given to us by somebody who was a hand-me-down. But it's sturdy. You can buy one from Target now for $40. Like, and they're still sturdy.
Sure.
They all have to meet. It's Australia. They have to meet a safety standard.
I get that.
It's like helmets. They're all, if they're selling them as a helmet, it's rather than a hat. it's a safety thing that they have to pass. But anyway, I was at Legoland and there's this little ride. It's pretty cool. It's like this. It's like a four or five seat buggy that you get into. No one's driving it. It drives itself. There's all these sensors all around, and you go through, and you have these guns, these little guns. At the front. Yeah, like they're like you remember Time Zone?
Yes.
And what was that game?
I was going to say
Point Blank. And so it's like a little laser gun.
Surely it's not PC.
I know. I thought that.
Can't
I mean,
have
Bodhi, here's your gun, mate. He's 3. He's looking at this thing. It's the size of him. He's like,
Really?
just holding it down. And then I was sitting in the front because these 2 boys got him. You had to have more than 4 people to get in. And so we wrangled these 2 young boys in that were probably 8 and 9 or something like that. So I was sitting in the middle.
How were you? Like, were you way bigger than the seat? Did it look silly?
No, it's the size of this table, this little vehicle.
So it's actually designed for adults, but kids fit in it.
It's designed just, it's just, I don't know.
You're not like cramped up in like a little train.
You have to have adults in it with kids. So there always has to be 2 adults in there if there was 4 kids. And
But
so
you
I
were
was at the
saying-
front with 2 kids either side. Amy was in the back with Bodhi sitting next to
Okay,
him.
so Amy was the other adult that made it okay with
Yeah.
having the other kids.
But so there's a little game with these guns where it's sick. You point it up and you can see the laser pointing and there's all these targets. So there's like bats, you can shoot them and they've got little sensors for the laser. And so in front of you, you've got a little screen that shows your score. And then I can see the kid next to me on the right, screen with the score, screen on the left with the score.
Okay.
I owned these little shits. I kind of got it. I was looking at their score and I'm just like, at one point I was so far ahead, I said to the kid, look, here's how you do it. You just hold it down rather than trying to go.
Isn't that cheating?
No, you hold it down on the target.
I completely understand what you mean.
Why is it cheating?
Well, because in a real world scenario, you don't just hold a gun and point it to someone.
Yes, you do if it's a machine gun.
Until it runs out.
It's automatic, like a fully automatic rifle.
Okay.
You can hold it down and just go.
But you'd probably say that there's less craft in that. But you didn't
this was
care
more.
about
I was
craft.
looking and going boom, rather than holding it, just tapping it like that. You hold it down for a second. It's just how the gun works.
Okay, sure.
It was more that I'd worked out how the gun actually
You worked a cheat.
functions.
Worked out a cheat.
Nah, but I smashed these kids. I got like 90,000. They got like 9,000.
It's embarrassing for them.
But that's when I felt competitive because I knew I could win. That was it.
Did you ever, as a kid, get cheats for PlayStation?
Oh, yeah, mate.
Tony Hawk?
Super Nintendo. Oh, Tony Hawk. Grind for days.
Yeah. No, I was thinking that.
You could
Like, just
grind
being
and go out, come back and Tony's still grinding.
Cheats made the game so much more fun.
Yeah. See, the problem is I like to use games with cheats. I like to know I'm going to win. I think that's the...
Yeah.
But so are you competitive if you use cheats and you know you're going to win? Like, I don't think you are. I think you just like victory without the hard work.
Yeah, I think that the things like games, like specifically like PlayStation, I've never been good at them. People just care more than I care about that sort of stuff.
About PlayStation?
Yeah. Sebs, did you ever, you played Wii with Daniel?
Yeah, with Daniel. No, I was keen on PS3.
Okay.
That was sick. I had Gran Turismo.
What was PS3? Which one was that?
PlayStation 3.
Black
I
one?
understand.
No.
Fuck, you thought
Just
that...
so it's like the it was sort of like shiny on the top. So the
So
new
what was the PS4 then?
PS4s are like matte and they're sort of slim, whereas these ones are like curved and
I
shiny.
had a PS3 and I had a PS2 and a PS1.
Yeah.
The PS1 and 2, you'd get the chip in them, and you'd go to Narrowwarren to the guy and you'd get the gold CD, the CDs.
There used to be a it was in the trading post. There was so many people you could go to and get your thing chipped.
A different time.
Man, that was weird. Those people that did that stuff, what were they?
Yeah, I know.
Weird. What are they doing now?
Yeah, they're probably moved on to some more Nefarious.
So they would have. So Sebs, do you know what we're talking about?
Nah, no idea.
So back in the day, PlayStation 1, they would open it up.
Well, you had to pay a lot for games, right? So a game would be like $70.
Oh, more than that. PS3 games, they could go up to like $109.
Yeah, no, we're talking like
back in the
early 2000s, right? It's a lot of money.
Yeah, shit was expensive still. It's the same. It's the same now. Think about how expensive it is. Same.
Yeah.
And so you'd take your PlayStation, and they'd put some chip into it,
$230 or something,
and then you could burn any game onto VCDs or like.
Yeah. Well, I think VCDs, video CDs, maybe
something that.
But they're just CD-ROMs essentially.
Yeah, and so you could play. You could burn 20 games. Get your mate. But then there was a market for buying burnt games.
Yeah, and so that was what I remember is like when a new game came out. You go to this balding dude in Narre Warren, who would open up his garage.
We always had to travel because it wasn't in.
For us it was like it was
next door.
Yeah,
the houses that you'd go to get this shit.
It was always a nice new estate. I feel potentially.
I wonder if it was like if they were worried ever about getting caught. Or if PlayStation were onto it, like are they?
Because they're just torrented games, right?
Well,
I don't know how you'd get it.
This is pre-torrenting being a real thing.
Well, would it be P2P, surely?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe it's like a marijuana plant. Someone has to have given you the seed. You know, someone has to have had a plant, or it has to have come. You know, so someone high up the chain has burnt the first one, and then that has duplicated and is, the 7,000 copies in Narre Warren.
Well, what about Bali? Going to Bali?
Yeah, getting the fake DVDs.
Yeah.
Needs to bring those back.
Sebs, it looks like the Instagram stream's gone off.
No, I'm still getting it.
Oh, really?
If yours has gone black, just swipe down and go back into it.
Oh, that's weird.
Mine's still going.
That's really strange. So, yeah, it's still
OBS
working.
is still going.
Yeah, go on.
No, I was about to say, it's funny how they do, not games now, but movies, how they come out on torrents. There's someone in the production line who picks up the CD and they call it, and they give it to these groups that then rip it off the CD, and it's called The Scene. And so these people in the production line get paid however much to go steal a CD and then upload it onto the internet. Yeah.
So hang on, this is the inside job. So if you were to get something before it came out.
Think about like all the Marvel movies, every movie that's coming out on Blu-ray, they get it a week or two before the actual release date. Because they're pumping out the production of the CDs.
Of the
of the DVDs, the Blu-ray discs.
Yeah.
And so they steal one and then rip it and then upload it.
Oh, yeah. Like it'd be some big warehouse. I mean, that will be gone soon, the Blu-ray printing.
Well, we've got to have my old mate, Dave Lee. We went to film like teen flicks or something. I think it was at the VCA. Making films together when we were kids.
Mr. 97's watching teen flicks these days, but it's just a bit different to what
you're referring to pornography, aren't you?
Yeah.
Anyway, so Dave
Not
Lee.
even a denial from the kid.
And no, Dave Lee, he made a bunch of short films, but he's got a YouTube channel now called Dave Lee Down Under, and he started off doing just Disney content. And now he reviews like crazy. He does big Blu-ray, DVD hauls, like hundreds of. Like he has every Blu-ray.
Really?
His whole house is filled with Blu-rays of every, and he'll get different versions. So say if like Lion King comes out, it's like, oh look, there's a
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm on his channel. That's a lot.
Yeah.
What's Dave's situation? Partner.
So
he's got a girlfriend.
He's got a cabinet behind him with a lot of Blu-ray discs in it.
But his
And
dad's
little
very
characters.
into it as well. And so I reckon it'd be fun to have him on.
Dave?
Because
Good guy?
lovely guy. And he gets right into, like he has multiple versions of Blu-rays just because the cover's different.
Really?
Yeah. It's like, I was watching one YouTube video where he was fighting with Amazon because he wanted a single Blu-ray that was only available in a set. And they ended up backing down and taking the Blu-ray out of the set for him.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that like that's some seriously
How many
good
subs has he
pushback.
got on YouTube?
50,000.
Hey, why didn't you bring up Dave before?
Well, I've been
Dave's
watching.
too famous. He's your mate that became famous
Well, the
before
thing is,
you did.
I saw him when he was like 100 subs, just like doing this. And
But
so
did you
he's-
back him?
I did. Well, I subbed. And he gets on it around our content as well.
Does he? Dave.
Yeah. And so I think that would be fun because
I like that.
He gets also into like the toys, figurines. He has the things that are in white boxes. I feel like I saw a bunch of them at Venture IP. Yeah, like the pop art.
He'll be the guy that holds out long enough.
Mate, you're just fucking looking at, like, when I'm looking at you, it's because I just want you to like scroll through his thumbnail, not just be like, nah, you
don't want my opinion. Pop art, white pop art.
Is that what it's called?
No, I'm trying.
These are like Asian toys, right? They're like they're some kind of anime.
No, not even. They're like they're big. If you type in pop toys. What are they called?
Pop toys?
No,
P-O-P. I'm just imagining like an explosion type thing. They're
called Pop Heroes.
Pop Heroes. Thank you. What are they? Can you read off Wikipedia what they are, please?
It sounds very much around that sort of cartoony anime.
Yeah, Oz Bargain sometimes have like, it's like, oh, you can get the 3 for X amount. But you keep them in the box.
He'll hold out on all this stuff when people are throwing their DVDs out, and he'll probably make cash in years to come. He'll be a successful YouTube channel plus selling his DVDs for $1,000 each.
Or a lot of landfill.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of...
Lisa says, I bet Dave has a no borrowing policy.
Yeah. Oh, you can't borrow DVDs from Dave.
Well, I have a no borrowing policy now.
Why? Who borrowed
Actually,
what?
Can I just ask, you know those books of your dad's that you gave me, did you give them to me or do you want them back?
Which ones did I give you?
The lean business ones. Did you want them back? Because I feel like I've done exactly what I don't like other people doing.
Which is?
Look, they're
to be honest, I actually completely forgot about them.
Were you expecting them back?
I didn't really think that one through. You can keep them there as long as
I don't want to be keeping your dad's books.
No,
I'm not storing your dad's books.
I'll let you know if someone wants them.
I can't deal with that. I can't just have...
It could be years.
No, it's okay.
I lent out 4-hour work week.
I actually completely forgot about it.
4-hour body, I lent to my PT, never got that back.
Should we do the call in?
I feel like it could be... There's been times...
I don't think Chairman Rick even knows.
Is he going to be upset about this?
No, he didn't read them.
What about his undies? Have you told him about that?
Today's ones? No.
Are you wearing your dad's undies today?
No. He's just playing along. It's funny though.
No, I'm not red. I'm just a bit red.
No, I told a story in the early days on the podcast about like something similar to that whole borrowing a book thing. And I reckon the person heard and they've cracked it. Haven't heard from them since.
Oh,
and I
can I say
sort of
what the product was?
I joined the dots. I was like, oh, I reckon I know what's happened here. They're embarrassed when they shouldn't have been. It's just funny content, right? And I didn't say their name.
I'm trying to work out. I really kind of remember. Yeah, now I want to. I mean, I don't know if that's the case though. You love spinning a good story.
Jake said, "Get Blu-ray Dave on."
Blu-ray Dave.
Blu-ray
Is
Dave.
that his name?
You can get around Blu-ray Dave, yeah.
Blu-ray Dave. DVD Dave. I like DVD Dave.
Yeah, DVD Dave. DVD Dave.
Digital video Dave. DVD.
DVD Dave Lee.
DVD Dave Lee.
DVD's Dave Lee.
DVD's Dave Lee.
My wife's here. I'm going to open the garage, but I want her to come up and tell us a story of something that happened today. Well, I'm glad that she's here.
Lisa was saying looking good in the scrubs this morning, boys.
Oh, thank you. We were at Northern Health.
Mm-hmm. Which one was that?
That was at Broadmeadows.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Broadmeadows.
Yep.
Great hospital.
Yeah, they have 4 campuses.
We've been filming the last 2 days behind the scenes at a hospital.
Broadmeadows, Craigieburn.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Bandura.
Epping was amazing, wasn't it?
Mm.
The new ICU.
I feel like that's a real obvious one.
Yeah, I know, but I was just blown away with the ICU.
Yeah, so we got to go into very modern, very minimalist sort of aesthetic.
Can we appreciate how that service, all of that stuff there is free to citizens of Australia? Like
parking, not free. But
the parking's the most expensive thing about going to a public hospital. But that probably still even helps with the ground maintenance. Like it's all government money to these places.
Also, the nurses, the doctors, the surgeons. Like if I had anyone trying to film, because we would go in a lot of the times and we're staying to film these sensitive things before like comms have been able to speak to them, and they just roll with it. They're just like, we'll create scenarios. Oh yeah, we can speak to the patient. Yeah, we'll get like
I feel when I go to a place like that, I don't feel a calling to do that. Like, I don't think I have it in me. As much as I'd like to say, yeah, I could be a nurse or I could be a dog, to help people. I don't know if I have it in me to
You
do.
don't have the temperament.
Care. Like, it makes me feel like I'm an asshole that I feel like that. But
I have the temperament of a patient.
what, that you're sick?
No, that I can
Hurry up.
No, not even hurry up. Just I'm comfortable with being nursed.
Oh, my son's here.
Oh, g'day, Bodie.
Bodie, cuddle for dad. Come on. Come to dad.
Okay, now Bodie's coming. You have a song? Are you going to give me a cuddle as well?
Yeah, what do you say to everyone? Say,
Hello.
There we go, great. Oh, perfect.
how's your daycare today?
Oh.
How was your day?
Good.
What'd you do?
Actually,
You have to wee? Or you did a
I
wee?
don't know what he's doing. He's
He-
wet.
he-
He's a bit wet. All right,
Is he
you're
wet?
right.
Okay.
No, he's just feet are wet.
He's pissed himself on the camera.
No, his legs
Bodie,
are
do you
all
want to
wet.
come here? Do you want to come here?
Do you want to sit on Josh?
Yeah, come here.
No.
Hey, Bodie. Hey, Bodie. I've got.
my
Do
wife
you want some
needs it.
biscuits? Yeah, just come here,
He's
please.
like, you can't.
You can't say that.
You can't say to a
Bodie.
dog as well. Like, you can't.
Bodie,
We
say,
don't
what's-
have any.
do you want to go
what's
for
your
a
favourite
walk,
food?
dog?
Bodie,
Yeah,
what's
no,
your
no.
favourite food right now? What do you like? What do you like to eat?
He's looking at me.
What do you like to eat,
confused.
Bodie?
What's
What's your favourite food,
What-
Bodie?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
Would you like ice cream? But I'm not even joking, Bodie. We have ice cream.
No,
do you want some?
do not give him ice cream, you rat.
I'm not giving it to him yet.
No.
You're
you
just
wanna
telling
come
him where it is.
Bodie, if you come and sit here quietly, I can give you ice cream. Would you like that?
Do you
Yeah, come here.
want, sit on Uncle Josh's lap.
Yeah. Just
Um,
for the rest of the show, and then you get ice cream. Okay, here we go.
Okay, Amy,
Yes.
how you going?
Yeah, hang on. Give me 2 seconds, Bodie. I'm
Good to
just-
see you.
Good to see you.
Before what you said, you wrote to me, no dramas. And I said, my wife doesn't send me a message saying no dramas ever.
Really?
There's a drama.
No. I write no dramas in every second email I write.
Can you cut Josh's mic? As cute as it is. So anyway, I was telling the guys, I haven't told Josh what happened.
Oh, God.
And I said, I want to save it for the show. And I'm glad you're here because I messaged you a screenshot on Instagram of a Instagram story that you'd put up.
Yes.
What was on the Instagram story?
So I'm very excited. We've got our friend's 40th this weekend, and I got her gift designed, and I think she'll love it. And I even told her, I think I've nailed this present. I'm so confident that I'm happy to get your expectations raised. I'm telling you, I think it's great.
I think it's great. So I think you've absolutely nailed it.
Thank you. Anyway, I took screenshots of this picture that was designed, and I thought...
So the designer's sending through photos to Amy saying, here's where it's up to. What do you think? And so
and I was going to potentially...
So who's the designer? Just a rant.
This is Lauren.
Lawrence's girlfriend.
Okay, sure. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So I was going to text it to her husband and say, hey, I'm thinking of getting these printed. What size do you want? Don't tell your wife. But then I decided against it. I'm like, no, I'll just get it printed. I'll give them the file anyway so that like they can choose. The print will just be like a for on the day thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, somehow I've posted a picture of this present. So I took a screenshot of it and like I did a like Arse post.
An ass
So-
post.
She's an ass. She ass posted to Instagram stories. So
Why'd you do
in the
that?
back
I
pocket,
didn't mean to.
in her back pocket,
Oh,
it's gone
not
in.
of your ass.
No, not this time. But it just posted it and even put one of those dumb filters on it so it looks really stupid. Anyway, so it went up and it went up to my close friends group and Tommy was like, who's in that? I'm like, I don't know.
And
How
so
do
what
I
was
check?
in there? So in your
was-
ass photo,
Yes.
I'll show you-
And it's-
I'll show you exactly
and it's
what
so
it is.
personal that she would know that it was for her.
Yeah, like, can we just say
but
what
don't
it is?
say no, don't say what
Well,
it is.
how has
you've
Bodie
posted-
ended up on the games? I don't have this game.
Oh yeah, no, he knows.
How is it?
how
What,
to do
what
that.
is this, Bodie? How has he ended up here? He's gotten out
Has
of the
he
live stream.
installed-
He's playing gameplay Sonic Dash. It actually
We
looks like
don't
a
have
great
any
game.
Can I
games.
just,
on ours.
anyway, I'm just showing
Sorry.
you. So this is what she posted, and that's what I screenshot.
It's of an item. It's like something
Oh,
that she
yeah, sure.
owns.
So
It could be
personal.
a. Can I describe
No.
what it is or no? Okay.
No,
No.
so she would.
Wait, so that's not an ass post.
no,
You
but
didn't-
it posted. Her phone
I put
was.
it in my
No, but-
pocket.
But how did? Sorry, buddy. You're just covering the mic, mate. Sorry, here, hang on. You have the phone.
Bodie, hands off the mic.
Oh, sorry. The
You were gonna have a black eye.
No, I'm fine. Do you reckon he's forgotten about the ice cream?
Never forgets, mate.
So it's a perfect photo of your computer screen.
Yeah, I took that photo and then
Oh,
I decided
okay,
that I
okay.
wasn't going to send it
I
on to
understand.
her husband, put the phone in my pocket and it posted it
That
to
makes
Instagram.
sense.
So somehow
It's not like you took the photo from your pocket. It was already taken
No.
and you've published it. You're lucky it was that. Imagine if it was.
Also lucky that, like, I don't understand. It went into Instagram, it put a filter on it,
Yeah.
and then it posted it to my close friends. And I don't even think I know how to do that.
So when I saw it, I was like,
Who's in your close friends?
I said,
That's what you said.
Bodie's probably. I was thinking in my head, that's Bodie. Bodie's definitely posted. I don't think you would have meant to post
No.
this because it's secret. And so anyway, we don't know at this moment because
Whether she sent it. Can't you just look at who's viewed?
no, she
I
deleted
just
it.
deleted it
Okay.
straight away. And when I was on there, it said one person had seen it, but it didn't include Tommy, and I know Tommy saw it. So
Oh,
it was
so
up
how
for
did-
20 minutes.
Oh, interesting.
It was up for 20,
Bodie wants
20
YouTube.
minutes.
He's very
And so-
good, isn't he?
And so we don't know.
He's now about to watch the Uncommon podcast. he's
Anyway, so we'll give you an update after the weekend because we're going away for a camping adventure with this person for their 40th. And so
Okay, well, now it's
we
all
can
very
ask
clear.
them. We can ask them.
Yeah, I feel
I mean,
like
they
such
don't
a
listen.
dickhead.
They don't listen to the podcast.
It's very. Can I just say it's extremely hard? I noticed this even where I've had close friends that have kids, including you. No, well, so,
That's kind.
So what I was saying, no. The reason I said it was because I said close friends. I'm like, including my close friend. I didn't want to. You have a kid. And yes, Bodie. Catboy. Yeah, he's watching
You're gonna
Brian Tracy, the productivity expert, talking about morning motivation. Get motivated in 60 seconds. Are you
Talk into the
enjoying it? You
microphone,
can talk.
buddy. Speak to that.
I like it.
What do
You
you
like
want?
it?
What do you want?
I like Catboy.
Do you? What do you like
yeah.
about Catboy?
Catboy.
You like it?
Catboy.
What's your favourite song right now?
Catboy.
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Anyway.
But what I've found, close friends, and you being a close friend, having kids extremely distracting.
Oh, mate.
Gone out
So
to like
much.
brunch or whatever, it's just like you sort of, it's a real ego hit because you realise that the person across from you isn't paying attention because they're trying to make sure their kid doesn't,
Wreak havoc.
exactly.
I went out with a girlfriend. We both have toddlers Bodie's age. At the end of it, we were together for maybe 3 hours.
I'm Catboy.
Okay.
Mate, this
At
is
the
your
end.
fault. Sucked in, dude. Sucked in.
And you promised ice cream.
No, you want Catboy?
Josh makes
Okay,
him
you
cry a
want
lot.
Catboy?
It's crazy.
I made him. Hang on. Okay, so you want Catboy?
Anyway,
Anyway,
let's
it's a
just
talk
finish.
show.
Let's just finish this off. Amy was telling something.
Yeah,
Just cut our mics.
at the
mate.
end of this 3 hours, we just said, I don't think that we got through 10 minutes of conversation. It was just spot fire putting out like the whole time.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
what
I'm just about to put Catboy. Are
And
you ready?
you're not getting
And
ice cream.
now, do you know what? We're about to play. Before we play, do you know what you need to say? It's the Daily Talk Show. Ready? Say it.
It's the Daily Talk Show.
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day. If you are enjoying the show, leave us an Apple Podcast review, at least for Bodie. Also, if you enjoyed the show, thank you for everyone who took the screen grabs.
Oh yeah, lovely.
If you are enjoying the show, take a screen grab right now,
if you're watching on Instagram Live,
or even just in the podcast app. Just take a screen grab and tag us up so we can say thanks. All right. See you tomorrow.
see you guys.
Not working.
It's not working. Here, do you want volume? Here we go.
Thanks, guys. Love you.